Hello everyone, and welcome to the third Spoonie Sunday Stroll. I missed last week. Want to know why I missed last week? Because I said, okay Google, what's the temperature? And it told me that it was 10 degrees and it felt like -8. I'm not walking in that. It's just not going to happen. So took the week off, back at it this week though, and excited to go for another walk with you guys and get some steps in outside. It's one thing to work out every day like I do indoors, but it's another thing to get outside and get some fresh air. And as you'll see behind me right now, it's beautiful. Got some snow here just outside the New York City area. So I get to enjoy these beautiful, beautiful views. So last week, pause for a second. Please go to my YouTube page, click subscribe. I really need subscribers. The more subscribers I have, the more benefits I have, and I could hopefully reach more people as well. So if you're watching this on Instagram TV, if you're watching this on my website, if you're watching this on YouTube, click subscribe, please. So now that I got that out of the way, back end work, I will talk about mental health. Last week we talked about the 3 phases that I think all chronic illness patients go through with accepting their mental health or their chronic illness. And this week I want to talk about the mental health challenges that we all face. There is no way that we haven't faced mental health challenges. If you tell me that you haven't faced a mental health challenge with your chronic illness, you're like Superman. Whoop. You're like Superman. So it's a very important thing. And I personally think that guys, we need to talk about mental health more. Women talk about it all the time, and I know more and more guys and even male athletes are coming out about their mental health challenges. We need to talk about it more. We go through challenges too. We can be vulnerable. We can share our stories, and it's really, really important that we do. So I will come right out and say it. I am in therapy. I think everyone should be in therapy. It should be a giant sector and industry, which it is. But it could be even bigger now, especially with all the online tools, which I'm going to talk about in a little bit. But I'm in therapy. I love it. Absolutely love it. I have a great experience. And if someone tells me that they don't need therapy, whether they have a chronic illness or not, they're full of shit. There is no one in the world that can't benefit from therapy. And it's so easy to get nowadays. I use online therapy. Last year, during the pandemic, the first year of the pandemic, I used BetterHelp. Great experience, had a great therapist. This year, I will be using Talkspace, mainly because it's covered by my insurance. So making that switch now. And it has helped me tremendously, guys, tremendously. It is so important just to have an outside source from your life that you can talk to about anything. So get into therapy. There's no reason not to be in therapy. It's inexpensive now. You can stay in your pajamas. You could stay at home. There is no reason that you shouldn't be in therapy if you have a chronic illness. That's what I think. So the challenges that come into our lives and impact us will impact our mental health, and therapy will help us out in a variety of ways. So that's really important. So how do we manage our mental health? And one of the things I wanted to do during these Spoonie Sunday strolls are little tips and tricks that I've found that have helped me out. So I practice gratitude every single day. I use a best self co journal, the self journal. And every morning it has me write down 3 things I'm grateful for. And every night it has me write down 3 things I'm grateful for. And it is incredible. You'll be amazed at just writing these things down. All of a sudden you remember, you know what? These little things in my life, they make a big impact. These medium things in my life are awesome. And these big things in my life, I can really lean on and they make me happy. We go through a lot of challenges, but you have to be grateful for what you have. If you don't have a mindset and you're not grateful for what you have, it's just going to be harder and harder to keep that healthy mindset and that healthy, prerogative on life, that healthy perspective. So practice gratitude. I highly recommend, like I said, the best self co-journal, self-journal on their website. I think it's like 30 or 40 bucks. And it's really, really great. So definitely try that out. Also, meditation. Oh my God, meditation. Meditation has helped me out in so many ways. And the 10 minutes I spend every single day with the Calm app pretty much grounds me and centers me for life. If I didn't use the Calm app, I don't know where I would be personally. It's 10 minutes a day. You have all kinds of different courses you could take, all kinds of different topics you can cover. You could just use the daily meditation, which are just 365 different meditations every single year. You just click the daily meditation and it goes through it for you. And it's super easy. It's 10 minutes of deep breathing, 10 minutes of trying to focus on yourself and focus on your thoughts and letting them come in and out. Meditation is not about blocking everything out. It's actually about just processing things and also focusing on your breath. And it really, really helps. So check out the Calm app. I've also used Headspace. Headspace is great too. But you could also use YouTube. Go to YouTube, type in meditation. You'll find hundreds of thousands of videos that you can just use for meditation on there too. So I wanted to address mental health, like I said, because of the challenges that we have with chronic illness. They're endless. I can go through them each, but that'll take a million minutes, and I'm not going to bore you with a million minutes of YouTube video with that. So it's important to focus on self-care. It's important to focus on our mental health, and everyone should do it. And everyone has the ability to do it nowadays. Gratitude, practice gratitude. You'll be happy that you did. It will change your life. It'll put things in perspective and it'll make things better. And then meditation. Doesn't take much. You sit on the couch, you breathe deeply. It makes a big, big difference. And it will add up. I promise you that. So those three things, online therapy, gratitude, meditation, makes things so much better. And it will improve your mental health with a chronic illness. That's all I got for today. Next week, I think I'm going to talk about relationships, a relationship with chronic illness, the hurdles that I had to overcome in order to build my confidence to date, and some of the tips and tricks that I use during dating as well. I will go into the 3-question technique. I'll tell you about that next week, the 3-question technique with regards to dating and relationship with chronic illness. So that'll be next week, if it's warm enough. We'll see. So today was Spoonie Stroll number 3. Next week will be Spoonie Stroll number 4. Hope you keep taking these walks with me. Thank you for tuning in. I really appreciate you. Do something nice for someone else today. And I'll talk to you guys next week. Bye.